Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. First of all, I have a confession to make. This is Sunday afternoon, just got home from church. But tomorrow, we start moving week, and I wanted to broadcast to you on this beautiful afternoon, this beautiful background. I don't know if you can see across the lake at the mountains way behind there, but this is the stunning view of which we're leaving. And so people say, why on earth are you leaving? Well, I think one of the things that I heard this morning kind of gave me a little bit more insight about what is it about Lori and I that says we want to move, we want to take on and actually leave this place that we love so much. First, it's outgrown us as our children have left. However, there's more to it than that. As we were watching a special this morning, it was on the two partners that own a restaurant called 11 Madison Park. And last year it was voted the #1 restaurant in the entire world. And immediately they started renovating it. When asked, why are you renovating it? They said, well, in order to stay the same, we have to change. Now, if you take that out of context, you think, wait a second, you got to grow, you got to keep building. And what he's really saying is, hey, if we don't want to change where we're at now, if we don't want to change who we are, we're happy with who we are, we're happy with what we're achieving, then we have to change in order to be there. And I started thinking about it. What are the things that I love about Lori, the things that I love about our life? I love the challenges. I hate the sense of arrival, because arrival goes nowhere. I love the challenge of growing, of thriving. You know, I've had a lot of opportunity this week to talk about gratitude. There's so many components of gratitude. But if you look at it in terms of our past, present, and future, think of your past, really, of all those experiences that you have. If you remember them, if you say them, especially the good ones, if you name them, they become your teachers for life. And if you just by acknowledging them, you appreciate and acknowledge your appreciation for them, it raises them up into raises the value of it. Appreciate means to increase in value. So you've raised the value of your past, of your experiences. Which, what does that do to your morale? It obviously lifts it up. So as I look out into the future, coming with this attitude of abundance into the future, now generosity, we could call gratitude generosity. Because when we come with a spirit of abundance, when we look at the future, we don't look at it and say, what's in it for me? We look at it from a generous attitude. How can I take my time, energy, attention, and resources and the things that I've learned from my past, these great blessings that we've appreciated, and how can I cast them on the waters going this way in a very generous form? And that's what keeps you alive. That's what makes you know that you're thriving. That's what makes you know. And what's the enemy of thriving? Arriving. So my message for you today is take the time to appreciate your experiences in your past. Let it elevate. Then as you look at anything and everything in the future, ask yourself, how can I increase the value of that? How can I be generous with my tears, my time, my energy, my attention, and resources to make this world a better place? And that way you're never caught in the present. You're never arriving. You're always in motion. Listen, our message is going to change. We're going to have a different dialogue as we move into our next step, our next adventure. We are going to have a different dialogue. I need you to become more involved. The world needs you to become more involved. The world needs more leaders. We are becoming better managers, but we need to elevate leadership. We'll talk. We'll talk next week. I look forward to talking to you next week from our new home. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.